Okay, welcome back. To help you understand the information I went over in the previous video, I've put together 3 situations. I want to walk you through thinking about the most pertinent information in each situation. So maybe the challenges that are presented. I want you to choose which frequency you would use in this situation, and then I want you to think about why you would use that frequency. So let's go through situation number 1. You're working with a small nonprofit, and that office is in an older building with very thick walls. You have employees who are using very basic laptops, printers, and voice over IP phones, or what we call VoIP. Some staff work in offices that are far from the router, and reliable connectivity matters more than speed. So what I want you to do here, I want you to pick out the most important information in this situation. I want you to note the challenges, and then I want you to choose which frequency you would use in this situation. Would you use 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, or 6 gigahertz? Stop the video, write those answers down, and then come back to me and we'll talk about it. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you got that information copied down. Now I'm going to go ahead and reveal something here if I can do this. Okay, so the challenges you probably noted in that situation are that the devices are spread out. You have some very thick walls that might block signals, and the speed needs are fairly minimal. They're only really doing email, web browsing, and printing. So the best choice in this situation is going to be good old 2.4 gigahertz. Now, some of the reasons why this is the best choice, I'm going to just highlight real quick here. Some of the reasons include the ability to have a longer range. In addition to the longer range, we also see that it has better access through walls, so it can penetrate walls better as a signal. It also works with older devices. And then finally, stability is more of a concern rather than speed. So 2.4 is the slower of those 3 frequencies, and we don't have to invest in 5 or 6. So that's situation number 1. Let's go ahead and do the same exercise for situation number 2. A tech boot camp runs classes in a modern building. Students stream videos, attend Zoom sessions, and download large files. So there are many devices in the same room, and interference can be a problem or is a problem. Again, I want you to pick out the most pertinent information in this situation. I want you to write it down, and I want you to choose which frequency you would employ here. Would you do 2.4, 5, or 6 gigahertz? Stop the video, write that down, and then come back to me. Okay, welcome back. So hopefully you had a chance to write down the challenges and choose which frequency you would use. Now let me go ahead and unveil some things here. Okay, so some of the challenges. We have high device density. Lots of people in the same rooms, lots of people with the same devices. We have performance. Performance does matter in this situation. And then we also need to make sure interference is reduced. So the best choice in this instance is going to be middle of the road, 5 gigahertz frequency. All right, let's move on to the last situation. So in this situation, we have a startup media company. They're editing 4K video. They're using cloud-based collaboration tools. All of the laptops are new, and all of those laptops coincidentally support Wi-Fi 6E. So the office is open concept and performance is critical. I want you to look at the challenges or the concerns that you need to take in mind here. I want you to choose the best frequency, whether it's 2.4, 5, or 6 gigahertz. Stop the video, do that now, and then come back to me. Okay, welcome back. So let's go ahead and reveal some of this information. So some of the challenges, we have very high bandwidth needs. We're using modern hardware, nothing else. And we have a low tolerance for any latency, which is a slowdown, or any interference. So with that being the case, our best choice in this scenario is going to be the latest and greatest, 6 gigahertz. So these three situations bring it to life. And, obviously coupled with the fact that you're going to be memorizing the wireless standards, you're going to be memorizing the letters, their frequencies, and their throughput speeds. That would help you in these three situations. Okay, so hopefully this was beneficial, and certainly ask any questions if you have them.